Morning, everybody. Morning. Welcome to this week. That was a long time. Thank you very much for reminding us all. Right, Aidan Squire, your chairman. I take you through the agenda. I'm ably assisted by my leadership team, who will now be upstanding and introduce themselves.
Hello, Jane Mannion, Membership Coordinator, Chairperson.
Morning all, Paul Corrigan, I'm your Cycle Secretary. Morning guys, Ben, your Education Coordinator.
Good morning, I'm Scott, your Meeting Secretary, Keeper of Stats, and some face of bar chat.
Wow.
Good morning everybody, I'm Terry and I deal with membership and recruitment.
May I commend Jane on calling herself a chairperson? Calling yourself a chair is nothing, you know. Please be seated on your chairs, however. Right, before we get things underway, two matters. Next week, of course, we're on Halloween. So our 60-second theme is Halloween. Pumpkin.
This week or next week? Next week.
Yeah. Whatever. Yes. Right. And secondly, more importantly, we have a visitor, Elliot. Welcome, Elliot.
I'm sorry.
I hope you enjoyed the meeting. And so, in order to enjoy the meeting, I've got to get it moving. And we'll get it moving in the usual way by asking for Scott to give us details of the Performance League.
Yes, okie dokie. Performance League, really Elliot, for your understanding, we keep a league of contribution from all the members, resets each month, and then we score points by doing things as easy as turning up, giving and receiving business, having one-to-one get-togethers, right down to as easy as kind of commenting on our blog or doing other similar tasks, but loads of different ways we score points. We chart it just to have a bit of fun with it, but also from a membership point of view to gauge contribution and effort and all that jazz. 3 weeks recorded in October so far, today being our last one in the month to make a change. But as it stands, positions at the top are as follows. Third place, 182 points, all good. 208 points, second place is Terry Maiden. So that's sitting in this corner, clearly. Current leader, 233 points. Although she's not here today, Sally Waters.
Oh, Sandy.
New member comes in, ton of referral opportunities. Well done to her. Well done to her.
Thanks very much, Scott. Right, the education slot. Ben.
Thank you very much. So in the hand, straight over today, because I know they've got a cracking education development for you, so hold the loop.
Whiteboard around here. Okay, I'm not going to get you too interactive. Okay, in business, it's not often the big gestures that people remember. It's the small human touches. Psychologists call these micro moments. Those brief, everyday interactions that make people feel valued, respected, and cared for. And while those moments can happen naturally, the real magic happens when they're remembered micro moments. When someone takes the time to notice, recall, and act on what matters to you. For me, that happens every week here. I come walking in, before I've even got to the counter, Sharon has made me a black coffee. It takes no effort, she's just remembered that I take black coffee. She does it for probably everyone here as well. And it makes you feel seen, it makes you feel appreciated, it gives you a lift as you come in. And it's just a tiny thing that she probably just, she's proud that she can do. It's not a deliberate act, it's just something that she does. But it resonates with people. With behavioural scientists, there's a lot of psychology and behavioural science behind this micro moment thing and this remembered moments. There's something called the reciprocity principle, which says that when someone makes us feel valued, we naturally want to return that feeling with trust, loyalty, business or referrals. Plus there's something called the mere exposure effect, which shows that regular positive interactions, even tiny ones, build liking, familiarity and trust. And finally there's the peak end rule, which explains that people remember emotional highs and happy then. So the one positive moment, like Sharon making a coffee and it being ready for me, can outweigh anything else. So you can have a terrible journey here. Rain, flooding, diversions, and goodness knows what. You're walking in a foul mood, you're tired, and coffee is sitting there, you're like, this is great. And you forget about that stuff. In business, we can do the same. You might not all serve the coffee, but you're still building relationships in every client interaction. And remembering small details makes a big difference. And you don't need fancy software, you can just remember it, or you can have a notebook, or you can create a spreadsheet. But after a meeting or a call, note down a few personal details. I met with a funeral directors on Thursday last week, and walking out of there, and made a note that Laura, the lady, she's got 2 local sort of clubs, she's got 2 children, she's like to Tenerife for holiday with her kids because it's half term. The other lady, Lisa, she loves country music, and she's about 25, and it was a real kind of moment. But they're little things that I'll remember. And they both also love homemade goods. So next time I'm passing, or when I've done some work with them, I'll drop a cake off. I like baking. But it's little things like that that really resonates with people. And it's not being manipulative. You're being thoughtful on purpose. You're creating remembered moments that strengthen trust and deepen connections. Maya Angelou, great American writer, poet, and songwriter.
I don't know what's what, but I don't want you to me.
What?
Never met.
Oh, she said, people will forget what you say, they'll forget what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. And these remembered moments make people feel noticed, valued, and remembered. So here's your challenge for this week. With your client or contact, write down one personal detail about them and bring it up next time you speak. Because people may forget the details of what you do, but they'll always remember how you make them feel. Thank you.
That's all. Great. Let's move on. Moving on means membership matters. Terry, tell us about it.
Yeah, thanks very much, Aidan. So it's we've had quite a lot of activity lately, and the membership committee chair has been busy, haven't they, Jane? So we had 2 renewals come up this last week, and Leanne and Catherine, I'm pleased to say both their memberships have been renewed. Yay! And if you haven't already, ladies, please apply to the Mark of Excellence, because it's relatively straightforward. It's on the food form, it's on the new website. Go in there, do what you've got to do. I'm pretty certain you'll be Mark of Excellence. On a slightly not so positive note, John the locksmith has asked me to convey his message to you that he's not going to be renewing. He's due to be renewed in the next couple of weeks. He said, I've got my current work commitments have clearly prevented me from attending as often as I'd like, which isn't ideal, but also I'm dealing with some ongoing health issues which I need to give myself time with. Obviously, you'll understand that. I've had a fantastic year with you all, missed the meetings and the friendly atmosphere. I'm hoping I can join again if you don't find another locksmith in the meantime. So, thinking, John, just got to do what you've got to do for yourself, right? There you go.
Thanks, Terry. Right. With that, we now approach the first major part of the meeting, which is the 60-second round. Your chance in 60 seconds to advertise your business and ask everybody to look out for specific referrals for you. I've already sent the business card box around. Make sure you've got the business cards that you need. Make sure that you're adequately represented in there. Ben is on the bell, and after 50 seconds you'll hear, and after 60 seconds you'll hear. When you hear that double one, if you're on your feet, sign off and sit down. Right, the winner of the Oscar, he's got it in front of him now. He will be listening out very, very carefully, and we'll the Oscar at the end of the round. So let's get underway. Matt will be first, and he will be followed by Timothy.
Good morning, everyone. Matt from Blue Seraph. As you all know, we are branding and creative experts, but we are also do a lot of strategic marketing, which includes social media. And for a number of clients, including some here, we help manage social media. We help come up with engaging content. And we've recently picked up a new client which is a property builder locally called Journey Homes. They're starting out. They've got a new development just by Wheel Park. All very nice houses. Looks very nice indeed. I'm not going to be able to afford one of those. But we are working with them to get their social media presence up, to get their brand out there, to promote not only the company but also the development, and give them ideas on how we can be collaborative. It's not just about sort of just doing it for you, it's about teaching you, it's about giving you the tools, the experience and the confidence that you can do social media that is right for your business, products or services. So if you have any social media questions, any support you like, any advice, brainstorming, anything that's aligned around there, please do get in touch. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Glenn. Toby, you're next and you're followed by Blake.
Morning everybody, Toby Axel, Business Mentor. Met somebody recently, IT company actually, about 14 staff. Had a one-to-one with him. He basically told me that he's bored, he's lacking motivation, constantly procrastinating. So I suggested starting with a motivational map and then looking at ongoing monthly accountability. I got an email back from him yesterday saying, actually I think in the rundown to Christmas I'll leave this to the new year now. Thought, yeah, procrastination. So I sent him a very stern email back that started, really Mark, question mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. What would you find in the new year to put it off even further? And I said to him, why would you blow off a quarter of your year for one day, maybe 1 week at Christmas? But I do find that people do that a lot. And I said to him, I'm talking here is with my mentoring hat on, not with my salesman hat on. You really need to get started now, push it forward, and be hitting the ground running in the new year. So if you hear anybody talking about running down to Christmas before about the 15th of December, put you in touch with me.
Thank you, Toby. Blake, you're followed by Mike.
Morning everyone. These were supposed to be my 10 minutes, but my voice isn't playing long this morning. So quickly I'm just going to run through. This is now on the EBF website under the members offers. Scott has very nicely put on the website for me. I've put most of the members on here with how AI can improve your business, how AI can save your time, which is suggested AI software. So if everyone has a little look, they might be able to learn something from how AI can help them. Also under the AI tool demo section, I've put a little run through mock-ups of how each AI can work and some AI to explore down at the bottom. And that's my 60 seconds. I'm really sorry for my voice.
Thank you very much, Blake. Looking forward to your 10 minutes. Mike, you're next and you're followed by Sarah.
Morning everyone, Mike from Blackness Media. So last week, very briefly, I was going to get into poetry. I got over it really quickly after about Alan's been used to it. In a throwback to that important formative period of my life, though, I thought I'd do a little poem today. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Another saying goes, pictures don't lie. But words are essential to let us be heard, and pictures don't lie is now gone with AI. So what is the value of an image these days? Is it if it's surplus to stories and can't be believed? Well, the internet has changed us in many ways. Our attention span's screwed, which makes me quite relieved. Because what I can do with a powerful shot is stand tall and clear above all the brain rot. While professional media will get me the attention, and then you can use your words to keep the retention. So, before you make your page even readier, come and see me at Blackness Media. Yes.
It was almost a parrot rhyme in there. Thank you very much. Sarah, you're next and Catherine's followed.
Good morning everybody, Sarah Smith, Orbital Assistant Services. I help small business owners free up time to do what really matters. So I'm speaking to some people recently about the recruitment market, and a friend of mine also in a firm where they've had a hiring freeze. It seems like the job market is pretty tough at the moment for people. There's a lot of firms who are not hiring, they're just trying to see the impact of AI, obviously the financial markets, and see what's going on. So in the meantime, sometimes if they have a leaver or someone who's on long-term sick leave and they don't want to commit to a permanent replacement, that's where I can help them. And so if you know anybody that's sort of complaining about that kind of thing or talking about that, often maybe have you thought about ad hoc support from a consultant? You don't have to commit to anything, and you don't have to deal with a recruitment agent to find a temp either. So if there's anybody that you know that wants some expert level support on an ad hoc basis to fill in a gap for a while, please do let me know. It's Sarah Smith from Orbital Assistant Services.
Thanks, Sarah. Catherine, you're followed by Stuart.
Morning everyone, Catherine Cronin, English Tutor Plus and English Writing Plus. So I talk frequently about student proofreading and personal statements, but it's not just students I can help. Whilst the growth of English Writer Plus has not been as strong as English Tutor Plus, it's coming along. I've done some proofreading for LG Networks and TM Law. I'm writing up case studies for JADC Studios, and we're doing some writing for Ben's new business. So while I'm still looking for students who'd like help with their NEAs, dissertations or personal statements, I would also like to work with adults, applying for new roles, preparing presentations and reports, writing material for their websites, or struggling to write regular social media posts. I can help you write, edit and proofread your work so that your writing is the best possible reflection of you. Yes, you could use AI, but your audience is human, so why would you not use a human to check it?
Thank you, Catherine. Right, Stuart, you're followed by Oregon.
Good morning, Stuart from LG Networks. We're all very familiar with cyber attacks and James has spoken many times about cyber insurance. And having good cyber insurance is a very important part of the protection you should have in place for your business. But like any insurance, like your car insurance or your home insurance is not going to pay out if you leave your front door open. And your car insurance is not going to pay out if you leave your keys running in your car. Likewise, cyber insurance is only going to be there for you to support you if you put the necessary stops and checks in place in the first place. Okay? Cyber insurance is important, but it's a backup. The primary defence has to make sure that it has to be that your systems are properly protected in the first place. Even if something as basic as having good antivirus software and good endpoint detection, and in the worst case, making sure your data is backed up, so should something happen, you can access it. Okay, so we can help businesses with all those things. You don't have to be Fort Knox, you just have to be harder to act than the next guy. Okay, so what we'll touch on with Stuart LG Networks. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart. Paul, you're next. You're followed by Ben.
Morning all, Paul from Solitaire Plumbing Heating. We keep homes and businesses across Essex warm, efficient and stress-free. We handle everything from full central heating installs, bathroom refits and renewable systems like heat pumps. And we pride ourselves on quality, workmanship and honest advice. We turn up when we say we will, we clean up properly and we don't cut corners. Most of our work comes from repeat customers and word of mouth because people trust us to get it right the first time. If you know of anyone renovating a home, managing rental properties or just fed up with unreliable trades, please send them our way. I'll make sure they get looked after properly. Thanks all, Paul from Solitaire, big enough to trust, small enough to care. Thank you.
Ben, you're next and you're followed by Terry.
Good morning guys, Ben Golding from Utility Warehouse. Now, it's turbulent times out there for most people. And places like Pizza Hut, Morrison's, they're starting to shut down. Waterline, one of the largest wholesale kitchen suppliers, have gone bust. So nearly 90,000 staff have lost their jobs in the hospitality industry over the last 12 months. So last Friday, I met Debbie. Debbie is a single mum who's just lost her job for Morrison's and really worried about her income. So I showed her how UW can help people to save money but also earn that extra income. So she joined as a customer and a partner. And over the weekend, we helped 4 of her family to save money on their essential household bills. And so far, she's earned £1,400, which is more than she earned from Morrison's. So it's given her financial independence, security and hope for the future. So I'm looking to speak with people that not only want to save money with the UK's cheapest, most trusted and most recommended, but also those that would like to earn an extra income by helping their friends and family to get the same savings. That's Ben Golding, Utility Warehouse.
Thanks, Ben. More reasons to go to right, Terry, you're next. You're followed by Podcast Paul.
Thanks, Aidan. Good morning, everybody. Terry Maiden from TM Law. For the benefit of any, I sue anyone, almost anyone, for almost anything. One of the things I do is personal injury law. This week is a really good example of 2 extremes of what I want and what I don't want. So a lady contacted our office on Monday. She'd had a car accident, relatively minor injuries, not life-changing. 2 years and 362 days ago. So it's 3 days short of the 3-year anniversary. It was also complicated by the fact the driver wasn't insured. Apart from that, it's a straightforward case. You want to know if you take it on at TM Law. But you can guess the answer. Another lady, she was hit by a forklift truck whilst at work in Malden, working for a very well-known jam company. Really serious injuries, not life-threatening, but life-changing injuries. I've seen her 2 months after the accident now. I'm helping her get rehabilitation for a broken hip, broken ankle, and other broken foot. So they're the extremes of what I do. They're the sorts of things I want to look out for and not look out for. Terry Bailey, TM Law. Thank you.
Thanks, Terry. Paul, you're next, and you're followed by Leanne.
Good morning, everyone. Paul DeLue from Essex Settlements, helping you celebrate life's moments of happiness, sadness, and who remembers their first time? I remember my first time. The feedback I got was brilliant. I absolutely nailed it. I also remember my second time just as well, because that was brilliant as well, and I got great feedback, and I came away just buzzing. Oh, sorry, I was talking about weddings, you smutty lot. The first wedding I did a few weeks ago, and the second wedding I did just the weekend just gone, was so different. And that's the joy about being a celebrant and doing celebrant weddings, is every wedding can be completely unique, completely different. And the two that I've done so far were like chalk and cheese, but they were both the thread that runs through them both is that they were perfect for the people who got married. So if you know anyone just looking to get married or any other life celebration and wants it perfectly unique and just like them, please let me know. Paul from Essex Settlements.
Thanks, Paul. We will be careful between celebrants and celebrants, but we'll try and remember. Leanne, you're next, you're followed by Sharon.
Good morning, everybody. Leanne of Brentwood Interiors. I take homes from okay to wow. Now, the nights are drawing in, and it's time to start getting cosy at home. You know, you're looking around. Does it go, ugh? Do you think, oh, I love being here? Well, if it's that's where I can help you. I can create homes that are unique to you. You're unique, why shouldn't your home be unique? It's not about things, it's not about fashion, it's not about trends. It's about making your home work for you, but also make you feel happy. So if it's not, I don't just do living rooms, I do bedrooms, kitchens, bathrooms, home offices, game room, boys' rooms, whatever you want. I can help you create spaces that are amazing. So if you do know anyone who's moaning about their home, the home isn't working for them or yourselves, please put them in touch with me and I can create that wow factor. That's Leanne of Brentwood Interiors.
Thank you, Leanne. Sharon, you're next, and you're followed by John Hammond.
Good morning, everyone. Shannon from Downtown Mortgages. This week, one of my good friends who lives down in Brighton contacted us. He is trying to sell his flat. He's been trying to sell it for the past 2 years on and off and has been unsuccessful. And in that time, his situation has changed. His family's grown and his wife has been diagnosed with breast cancer. And so now I think he's realized that life is too short. They're just desperate to get out of this flat. But they've really struggled to find a solution to get them to the next stage. So they contacted us, and Clara was able to walk him through a couple different options. So now he knows that he has different pathways that can help him get into a new property and get out of this basement flat. So if you know anyone who's in a difficult situation and can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, please have them get in touch with us at Downtown Mortgages.
John, you're followed by Dave Roberts.
Good morning, everybody. Nights are drawing in now. Don't make your business or your home a target. Get Dave to fit some outside lights. But also, make sure your CCTV's working. Don't have dummy cameras outside because people go around with cameras. And if they don't see a glow from the camera on their phone, then they know it's a dummy camera. If your mailbox is all rusty, get it changed. Don't make yourself a target. We can help with that. If you want new cameras, want an intruder alarm system, just give us a shout. But we've got a name jack system, which is fantastic. Scott's got it on his phone, we've got it in our office. We get photos of exactly what's going on. So you know that it supports alarm, it works a genuine person. So give us a shout. It's John Hammond from JMH Technology, Find Technology to Secure.
Thanks, John. Dave, you're next, and you're followed by Scott.
Morning, everybody. Dave from Mercury Electrical. We're electricians based in Brentwood. this week I'm looking to get referrals for people who want to save money on their electricity every month. We install battery systems, which basically they'll store up the off-peak energy, cheap energy overnight, and then during the day you use this in your house and then charge up again the next night. So these can be standalone systems, or they can be linked to existing solar systems. So really, anybody who wants to save money on electricity every month, just put me in touch with me, and I'll walk them through the procedure, see how much we can save. Hopefully, with a bit of help from Ben, we might be able to get a really cheap tariff to charge up the batteries overnight. So yeah, anybody who wants to save money, give me a call. Thank you.
Followed by Jane.
Good morning, everybody. I thought I'd talk to you about engagement today. So assuming that your website's set up and it's attracted that visitor from a Google search or from wherever they got to you and they've landed on your page, just making sure that that page does what it needs to do. And the first most important thing is, of course, you've got to decide what it is you want them to do. Do you want them to download a white paper, to book an appointment, to click the get in touch button? There needs to be something on that page, obviously, you want to try and focus someone's attention as the action for what they're doing. But re-engagement, you know, I just want to talk about including video, including motion and animation, including interactive effects so that as you move your mouse, perhaps an image moves a little bit or something changes. Telling a story as you work your way down that page. Doing a really lovely project with Matt currently, and it's a site where it kind of guides, smooth, gentle animation guides you through the page and takes you exactly where it wanted to go. So don't just have dull, boring, uninteractive, unengaging content. Give us a call, we'll make it look super much.
Too strong. Jane.
Hello everybody, I'm Jane from the English Cream Tea Company. The devil is in the detail, as always. So we send out afternoon tea hampers, the best gift ever, and all over the country. When an order comes in via our website, of course we check the date and the location, because there's a few bits of the country that have fallen off the edge. The Isle of Wight's not easy and so on, we check that. Then what do they want? Is it a little gift, is it the full thing? And most importantly, the special requests. No point sending, smoked salmon sandwiches to someone who has a fish allergy, or who's vegan, or who's gluten-free. We have to check all those things. Quite often people will say it's got to be halal. We can do that actually. So we are aware of the devil in the detail, and also if somebody's added on champagne, the disappointment if it's not included. So we double check those things because they turn out to be most important. So for devil in the detail of a delicious type, the English Green Tea Company is at your service.
Thanks, Jane.
Thank you.
I'm next. I'm followed by Satan Squire from the Tea Force. It's the end of the season. It's only just starting to get light. Nobody's going on holidays any longer. My client is a holiday park. It has lots of long leases at low rents for caravans. On behalf of the freeholder, I deal with transactions, and they're all starting, or lots of sales go through at the end of the season. So I get to deal with information packs, dealing with the consent, receiving notice from the tenant. It's all very lucrative work. I used to act for a holiday park in St Ophis area as well. Not everybody can say that. And it's very good work for me. So this week I'm looking for holiday parks anywhere in the country. The current one I've got here in Cornwall, and it works at Essex Squire in Tea and Law. Paul, you're last.
Morning, Paul Booth from Booth and Co, Chartered Certified Accountants based in Brentwood. We act for lots and lots of different types of clients, and probably the three most common types of business that we've done over the last sort of 2 or 3 years that weren't really that sort of common at all previously were counsellors. Lots of counsellors are in business. Some are earning a lot of money, particularly people like psychologists, etc. Celebrants, we act for 4, whereas a few years ago there weren't any at all. And then finally, consultants, so lots of people leaving their company and starting work again as a consultant. So 3 C's I'm looking for today: counsellors, celebrants, and consultants. Paul Booth from Booth & Co. Nice tax.
Thank you very much indeed, Paul. That's the end of the members' contributions. Simply remains for us to invite Elliot to give us 6
Thank you very much for having me, everyone. So I'm Elliot. I'm a private medical insurance broker. And what I do is I work with businesses of 1 person plus and individuals to either find them a brand new policy in the market, or if they've got a policy but they don't have a broker, work with them on their renewal to find them either a better deal or work with them to beat the price down with what they've got, and do that on a yearly basis. So I always say to my clients, the best time to consider health insurance is before you need it, because it covers new conditions rather than pre-existing. And this hit home a couple of weeks ago when I met someone at an event, explained what I do, and he said, I won't be a good customer for you because I was considering health insurance for a long time, life got in the way, things got busy, and then I was struck with a heart condition. And now I'm kicking myself that I didn't get it when I wanted to. So you need it before you need it. So if anyone knows of any businesses or individuals that either have a policy and want to look at it getting renewed for a better price, or don't have one and want to consider it, please let me know. It's a completely free service. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Elliot. Talk about that in the second round. So I'll go to Matt.
A very informative round. Lots of people talking about saving money and keeping warm, and being very cosy. Obviously, it started off with a sort of fight between the humans and the AIs. Mike really liked your poetry, but as I'm a dyslexic, I can't believe that you didn't do it without AI, so you're not doing it.
Right there.
Yeah, anyone can write. Really like the creative start of Paul's, first time. Obviously, we knew where it was going, especially Filthy Foley knew where that was going. Followed with, I think there's more depth into what she had to say about her services and the reactions to her customers that have in the end results of the interior designs and all the services and the U's and the R's and the wows and the whatever other noises you came out with.
Matt, thank you very much indeed. Well done, Leanne. Right, we move on. Moving on as always, the meeting secretary's report. Scott.
Yes, okie dokie. Congratulations, well done. 21 new business opportunities shared around the room today. Some of those could be worth a tenner, some of those could be worth £10,000 or more, who knows? But that's the new opportunities. £13,500 worth of recorded business since last week. So yeah, congratulations on that, folks. And last request, or it's not the last request, the last say a request. Member offers. We have 6 or 7 of those put on the website now. So these are private deals. So money off. Terry has some. I've got some. Blake's put something up there. If there is something, Paul's got one where there's a discount or something, just for the members that you want to offer, or a piece of advice, something useful, some top tips related to your business, and you want to put something together and get that up and out on the website, then please do. It strengthens the value of our membership to have nice little incentives, discounts and offers, but it's just a nice good thing to do to help generate more business.
Thank you very much, Scott. Jane, what's happening after the meeting?
We have what's called a synergy meeting, so those that can stay do afterwards, and we meet and discuss a topic that could be of use to all of us. Everybody chips in their pennies worth, and today's topic is about the monkeys on your back. We all have them, to do with business, to do with home life, to do with having a puppy, to do with the garden, and some people offload their monkeys onto your. We're going to discuss strategies. Did you get that one? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jane. Okay, we now move to the second major part of the meeting, which is the 10-minute presentation.
And if you can't do your, which, like, we're going to get an empty can.
With germs on it.
Yeah, all the germs. So basically, you're going to get cold. But if you can't do your 10 minutes when you're please let me know as soon as possible. We'll do our best to try and swap things around. So, for today's speaker, we have Blake Hammond from Ammohive. And the position is the company is normally lying down. So, a couple of things about Blake. So, a movie that he recommends and why. All the Die Hard films. Great Christmas films. Then just watch them. I've still not seen any Die Hard films. I've been to do this. This is like, I'll just leave the last one as well. So, best invention or discovery is AI. A sentence on his headstone. Now, apparently, I've got to say this quite loud. Hey Google, play Never Gonna Give You Up.
It is such your way.
Going. And finally, I don't want to read this one out. Finally, something we should all avoid, and this I'm against this one. Fish fingers and custard. Don't knock it till you try it. Put your hands together. Blake Hammond.
Start AI again.
Is that a personal statement about you?
Yeah, it varies live. So what I planned today, I had gone through everything with Scott yesterday, and it's just gone out the window. So this is what we've got today. Unfortunately, sorry.
Artificial intelligence. For some, it's a world-changing co-pilot. For others, it's the beginning of the end. But what is it really? And how is it already changing your life, even when you can't see it? Let's start with a magic trick. You're looking at an old photograph. But what if I don't like this part? With AI, I can just select it, and it's gone. What if I want to change the sky from sunny to stormy? AI can do that. What if I want to add a dog sitting on the grass? AI can generate one that looks completely real, matching the lighting and shadows perfectly. This isn't just a filter, it's AI creating new reality. The question is, what does real even mean anymore? Forget the magic tricks. Let's talk about the real revolution, productivity. AI is becoming the ultimate co-pilot for your brain, and it's here to destroy your boring tasks. Think about your daily grind. AI can now sort your inbox and draft replies for you. It can read a 100-page report and give you a 1-paragraph summary. It can help programmers write and debug code in seconds, not hours. This isn't about replacing people. It's about augmenting them. It gives you back your most valuable resource, time. And then there are tools like Notebook LM. Think of it as your personal research assistant. You upload your sources, your class notes, your work PDFs, your articles, and it becomes an expert only on your information. You can ask it questions, and it will give you answers with citations, pulling directly from the documents. It can even generate a study guide or a frequently asked questions list. It's not just a search engine, it's a thinking partner. moment you hear AI, you think of him, Skynet, the Terminator, a machine that wakes up, becomes sentient, and decides humanity is the enemy. But is that a real threat, or just Hollywood fantasy? Right now, the consensus is no. Current AI isn't thinking or feeling. It's a complex pattern-matching machine.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. It's me, Ella. Well, a digital version of me. Just a bit older. Amazing what technology can do these days, isn't it? All you need are a couple of pictures, like the ones you share on social media. But they can be taken and used by everybody.
The Hollywood fear is sentient AI. The real fear is AI being misused by humans. Think about it. That photo editor, it can be used to create deep fakes. Fake videos so real that the real person's life or start a conflict. AI can be trained on biased data, leading to unfair decisions in everything from bank loans to criminal justice. And yes, on the jobs, AI is automating tasks from customer support to graphic design. The challenge isn't stopping a robot uprising, it's managing a massive shift in the workforce. So, is AI a co-pilot or a Terminator? The truth is, it's neither. It's a tool. A hammer can be used to build a house or to break a window. AI is the most powerful tool ever built, but it doesn't have intent. We do. The future isn't against the machines. It's a race to become more human, to focus on the things AI can't do. Critical thinking, creativity, empathy, and judgment. Our job is not to compete with AI, but to learn how to use it to build a house, not break it. The choice is still ours.
What I unexpected to do, but I mean, shit, it's enough of a question. Any questions? Yeah.
I just wanted to inform you guys, I bring through Blake's new presentation we had yesterday. It's fabulous. It's clearly put in an awful lot of work to prepare that thing. Every member of how it can help us to recommendations. So I would strongly urge that you do take a look at that. And if you do want to just spend some time with Blake, have a phone call or a video session or just a coffee after the meeting. He really knows his shit.
Yeah, the distinction between AI and real is quite important. The picture was got a mic. What was that?
That was literally proof. Well, it was proof of the concept, but just because you see it on a picture doesn't mean it's real. Like, that was completely created by AI. and all it took was literally the headshots from your website, and it created that picture. So it was just literally a demonstration of, just because you can see it doesn't mean it's not created by AI, or doesn't mean it's not real.
Did you have to make a conscious decision of with or without tongue?
Well, I thought it'd be untasteful to do it.
I'm curious about how you see the technology is there, how you're monetizing this as a business. So are you offering consultancy on how to apply it to our customers' businesses, or how are you reselling products, or how are you monetizing?
Not reselling anything. It's literally helping people to implement AI, what tools they can use to help them, whether it's free tools, paid tools, whether they're using the products already and don't know how to use the AI aspect, and come in and help them.
As a effectively your work with them as a consultant to help them implement AI into their business for them to
and trying to help people not be scared about AI. It's quite clear that you can create fake images, fake videos, but they're only created if someone wants to create them. They don't create themselves. They're only created because a human intervened and told the AI to do it. It's consultancy, also trying to teach people not to be scared of using it. It's not going to steal your bank details just because you told it something.
What about the ethical aspects of AI and things like GDPR and things like that? Do you teach and train on that?
Pretty much every AI software you will use comes with a disclaimer: don't give it personal information. Don't tell it your name, your social security number, national, whatever, because that is stupid. There is a human at the other end reviewing most things you say on AI for training purposes. The only difference to that is if you've got like Google Workspace and you're using Gemini Workspace, they do say that no human will review your details. But on the personal accounts, there is a human on the other side who does review for training. So, but from GDPR aspects, just don't take it personal. Right.
I was just interested in the whole video technique, but most of that is sort of stock video, I assume. Did you go through and select all the stock video pieces, or did you use AI to piece together the plot to find the clips for it?
I put all the video together. That hasn't got stock video, but the actual template and storyboard was created by AI.
I know one of my friends recently was playing with something where you could get in the storyline of what you want. It was scripted, add an AI voice, and then source the stock footage and put it all together for you.
It's great, incredible. I got AI to create a storyboard, so the headers, the sort of type of pictures. The voiceover was completely created by AI, obviously, it's not my voice. But just the actual wording was created by AI as well.
How long did that take you to create then?
12 hours.
Wow.
Because I had to get all the timings right and the voice to stop just before the video started and stuff like that. It took a while, but this was my first iteration, and it got showed to Scott, and Scott went, actually, you should be standing there and talking. And then this morning, I arrived with sore throat, so they could blah, blah, blah.
Is there a way of proving that the images have been made by AI?
Yes and no. There will always be, at least for the moment, there will always be a aspect of something not quite right. Like the picture of Scott and Mike, or me and Scott, it's not a perfect recreation of the person's face. So if you look close enough, you know it's not the person. If you quick glance at it, then no. But if you take the time to compare it to the actual person and stuff like that, then there's always something at the moment at least.
Normally fingers.
Right. Fingers. Normally there's a sick finger, or the thumb is a big finger.
We've also got the digital footprint now, that you can look up for the exit data photos.
And you'll notice, I don't think it's on that one, it might be on the next one. If you generate an image now through Gemini or Perplexity or Midjourney or whatever, it will have an icon in the corner. Now you can easily snip that out, but there is a icon that says AI generated.
Is that the same with writing as well? Now, thinking as a teacher and thinking about coursework and how is there like the equivalent of plagiarism sort of software?
Yes. So on the little web thing I created, your little icon, there's a piece of software it's actually for grading. So that it compares it to other pieces of writing that you've seen in the past.
Yeah.
And then it still needs a human review, but it gives you the quick answer of no, it's not plagiarised. So, yeah, it's fine.
I just want to add to that conversation, because obviously it affects our industry massively. From a copyright perspective, we've been told that you have to have the original source. So AI is split between generative AI and actually sourcing imagery to then generate that AI composition, like Blake shown. So you have to, if you're creating an image, so that image of that Blake has created, he found the tree in the field. Taking the tree out, that doesn't require, that's a different type of AI, so that doesn't require source stock, because it's actually it's understanding the image and then just generating it first, so no problem. Putting the dog in, from a copyright perspective, you need to know where that picture of that dog's come from. In fact, you have to have access to the original source file. So putting the dog in, again, that's an AI tool. So there are grey areas from a copyright perspective, but if you're filling in the gaps, generally it's okay. If you're creating images or asking AI to stick a windmill in here or do find images, if you're going to use it, you need to have the original source file or it will breach the copyright. Because a copyright lawyer, even if you said to Adobe or whoever, I want these images, find them and we put them together, a copyright lawyer will rip it to shreds unless you've got the original files.
That's fine. And on Matt's point, if you've got anything like Canva and stuff like that you pay a subscription for, you have the rights to the images anyway. So you can merge the images if you had a picture of a dog and a picture of a tree and they merge them together. As long as you still got your subscription, the photos are yours and that's your source file.
Blake, well done. Actually, yeah, really well done. You obviously worked very hard for that. And the only thing I regret is if you didn't have the bloke who was voicing it. Right, well done. Move on from there. If you could do the running for us, please, for the referral to testimonials round. And as usual, we'll start with the North Corner and work round.
Yeah, well done, Blake. Seemed to put a lot of effort into it. Very informative. Thank you. Thanks, Paul, for the slide, as always. Welcome, Elliot. I hope you enjoyed the meeting. Well, for Aidan. Referral Melissa, which you know about, and free thinking monies and testimony was the meeting.
Yeah, so let's go Paul. It's pretty much, it's a massive subject to referees. Got two referrals, one for Paul, as discussed, get your chat background to do the second part of our Barton Works this week. Referral for Howard. Howard very wisely took up my offer to become a sponsor at Brentwood Rugby Club. He did, and now one of the Rugby Club members would like to speak to Howard. That's the rest of us. So, if you're not sponsoring Brentwood Rugby Club, then you're missing out on business.
Yes, thank you very much for having me. Really great meeting, very friendly. It'd be good to get to know some of you and your businesses a bit better, so thank you very much.
Very good, and good as well. So I just got one for Stuart, which he knows about, which was completed today. And thank you to my next member, Darren, that's what it is.
Great meeting everybody, really interesting 10 minutes mate, and really good episode on board. I really love The Power of Moments. There's a book by Chip and Dan Heath that I've read called The Power of Moments. If anybody wants to look up also man called Jeff Ram, he's got a YouTube video about called Elliot's Magic Ticket, which is a really good video about customer services and making moments that really matter and people remember. I recommend that. I just got a one-to-one with Paul when we yes, please, you can get to Paul. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you next week.
First of all, thanks very much, Elliot, for making your footnotes and effort to step over. Appreciate you coming. Hopefully, we'll see you again. Well done, Paul. Very true. I've got a couple of clients, and just every now and again, I send them a nice gift just to remember them, knowing that they like what they want. I don't remember it, and I want it. Yeah, very true. Thanks for the reminder. Excellent, Blake. We've had me and Aidan, believe it or not, me and Aidan have had an AI consultation with Blake. Excellent. If you haven't done it already, it's really good. Very down to earth about what tools he recommends we can use for our particular business. It's about your business, not about all of it. So we've got some ideas that are going to work. So it's really good, Blake. So thank you for that. Catherine, I spoke about it briefly. I'll get in touch. You can do some blogs. Excellent. And social one-to-one last week.
Absolutely brilliantly. I love doing 10 minutes. Just, really short, provoking, and brilliant. I'd like to chat to someone about some specifics actually for some of my son. I've got a school project my son. I'm sure we can talk about it. But I think we've done lots of tools about that. A referral, sorry, welcome Elliot as well, good to see you again. And then just one referral to Matt and Meridian. Thank you for reminding me. Thanks everyone.
To say, terrific, fantastic presentation. Clearly put a lot of time into that.
This is for Catherine, intro to Viv, who is a maths tutor, and sets to introduce you so that you can potentially recommend one another across her base and yours. Stuart, that is Malcolm, who wants some IT assistance. He's going to. I've given him everything, so he can be in touch. So that's that one. This one is to Matt. It's for the same chap. We're going to sit down in the new year over some alcohol and food and give the guy a new red size. Thank you to Mummy, Terry, to Matt, and a couple of ex-members.
Brilliant, actually, very brief and sweet. I would say AI is amazing what you can do, but it's not just AI that you're amazing, especially spending 12 hours putting that together. I think that in itself shows your commitment and your professionalism as well. So, well done, very, very good. Great to see you, Elliot. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to chat before, but it'd be nice to catch up and introduce each other. So, we'll just have a one-to-one there with Paul. Got referral link there for Josh, who's not here, and referral there for Dave at the electric show. Great meeting, and see you next time.
Thanks for this, Paul. Brilliant as always, mate. And
sorry, yeah, thank you, Paul.
Like, I always love your 10 minutes, also I get excited when not that. I've got a one-to-one with Benjamin. Referral for yourself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, please. Referral to Ben, and a social meetup, obviously last Friday, which was brilliant, and I've also got thank you for the money for Catherine. Oh, welcome to Ben.
Excellent meeting. Welcome, Elliot. Excellent. I always try to remember those things, but then I forget to remember those things. Brilliant 10 minutes, well done, really good effort, especially with the voice. And actually off the back of that, in fact, it wasn't actually off the back of that because it was already discussed, and it's a little bit of a joint referral from me and Scott. I put it down as a joint, and I'm sure Williams Environmental are really keen to find out how AI could improve their business. So they've actually asked. Don't know why they asked us. So I recommended you. So yeah. I have a referral to Stuart Bijan. I'm not sure if you've...
Yeah, that one thing.
Great.
Good to me, right?
Okay. Nice. A referral to Clara Strossar. I have put it in, I've emailed already, I've done the intro, Becca Rowe, who's one of my colleagues, looking for a remortgage, and referral to Scott for Brentwood website. Thank you all, have a nice evening.
Yeah, brilliant meeting, brilliant attendees. I'm nothing this long. Nice to meet you. I've got it. I've got a thank you to the money for Blake for loads of bits. I've done a thank you to the money on Blake to everybody because he will forget, and I've got the account matters. So there's one to the church banking group, one to Scott, but quite admirable with figures of the last quarter, and one for Matt for the last quarter. But I might have missed the dot out between the 36 and 60.
0 on the end, yeah.
Yeah. And then I've got a web comment for Scott, which isn't too good, but I didn't know how else to write it.
Thank you. Welcome to it. So, Paul, that was fantastic as ever, and yeah, really important. And honestly, just remind me, I've got a thank you, love, so I'll simply remind you that I've touched it. Brilliant, mate. Yeah, really interesting. I would love to pick your ear over. I've got the sort of marketing and outreach side of AI because it's the side of work I actually hate this company people and we're getting banned for emailing and things like that. So yeah, we'll have a chat about that.
Great meeting. Well done. Nice to meet you. Thank you for the stop. Thanks for the Oscar, Matt. Great 10 minutes. Thank you. Yeah, I started using it. You make it look really scary. I thought it was Halloween already. No, it was really good. Thank you. And I'd like to speak. I'll definitely look on the website and I'll never speak to you. I had a one-to-one with Paul last week and Catherine this week. And I haven't done anything, but I've got a referral to Clara for which as well. Yeah, good. See you all next week.
Welcome, Elliot. It's nice to know someone that does life insurance, so I'll be your business card for that. Excellent presentation, Blake. I can't wait to go on the website and see what you put on there for our business. So thank you for doing that. And lovely education sample. It's really nice. That stuff is really important. When we apply things on their house, we send them biscuits that have personalized details on them, like either their initials or the property, just to give a little extra touch.
I was going to say she does because I got it.
Yeah. Yeah, so great meeting. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, that was brilliant. As you know, I'm a bit of an AI skeptic, but I really appreciate you putting advice on specifically for me. I will definitely look later and be open-minded. Yeah, that was a really great head start. I took away from that actually you like making cakes for people. I love home baking as well. Feel free. I had a lovely one-to-one with Leanne and one with Sally last week. And testimony with Paul, who did move the tap from our cellar because I never have to go into the cellar to water the front garden again, which is lovely because it's terrifying. I really appreciate it. Thank you. See you all next week.
Oh, did you think we're growing mushrooms?
Probably could. There's so much mould in there. It's disgusting.
Excellent export, Paul. I haven't heard of the PK. We're all going to look that one up. Interesting. It's funny, I was saying to Catherine earlier, I need a shout wherever I go. That just hands me a cup of coffee when I walk into it. Yeah. Excellent, Chandler's, Blake, as always. You're so knowledgeable about what you do. And as I said, I find you might be able to churning out stuff that you should do.
Yeah.
Good to see Elliot. Known Elliot about a year or so, probably. Yeah. So he's all right. That's as good as it gets. To the job. And yeah, see you all next week. Oh, social meetup, Friday night thing. Matt, Scott, Paul, Terry, and lots of family members.
What a good meeting. Thank you. Paul, I love the way you set us going. And I'm a great believer in bringing somebody a cup of tea just the way they like it. It's a micro-act of kindness and it has reciprocity. Is that right? Yes. Something like that. Yes. I love that. And I might be steaming later for a tea talk. This was for Jonathan. And the night of the quiz night, I sat next to the mayor. Once John left, the mayor went, oh, I need a locksmith, and so I did the whole thing of introducing him, so that was that, good. This is for Blake, smokes, explosive things, from my son's Christmas stocking. Can they be stored indoors?
That's going to be a shock when he wakes up.
And teach him for going too soon. Yes, thanks for those. This was for the quiz night, attending with all the people. And Blake, that was wonderful. I actually like all your topics, but the fact you put so many hours into that, and it's so educational for those that are newbies in this world, but entertaining, edutaining, all those things. You're to be congratulated. I'm sorry about your voice. Thank you, everybody.
Great meeting, great to meet you, Lydia. Great, it's not. And great journalists.
Look, I might have got for many things, but my highest admiration is the way you get to make one of those fans. It's brilliant. Oh, hey! What the go?
Yeah, hug.
I'll get one home.
Which one? Red, white. I'm going to say next week.
Well, that's it. Right, thank you. Right, thank you for your presentation, for doing the running, for drawing the thing, and you just let yourself down by not bringing the prize, did you? Okay, we come towards the end of the meeting. I can't send you out into the sunshine this time. It's not raining, it's the best I can do. As usual, I open the floor to any announcements. Anybody? No. Right, Jane is next. Yeah. Thank you for a great meeting, everybody. Let's try and get the numbers up next week, but let's make it even better. And I'll see you. Have a good week. And see you next week.